Accidentus fortuna fucking juvat.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started.
Boba Fett. Now, who is you? You always here? Herman. We need to talk. I am the guy. Shut up.
Hey, what the hell are you poking around here for?
I'm Henry. Your lord's expecting me.
Ah, so you're the one. He did mention you, that's true. I'm sorry for being so harsh with you, but we were attacked recently, as you probably know. So we're a lot more cautious now with strangers hanging around.
Well, I understand. But I need to speak with Lord Ruthard as soon as possible.
Of course, follow me.
Well, we're here, but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
I know that you're in on it.
What now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Naz? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him, Sigismund will denounce him as a rebel and right off the dead.
Damn it! There's always counting groschen not left room for a grain of common sense in that head of his.
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased when the Hungarian king himself listens to him. He was boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court. There is no way we'll change his mind.
Good boy.
But you've been to see other councillors too, haven't you?
Oi,
Have you
did you
any
hear where I
dealings
was
with
talking
anyone?
10 feet away from you?
Unfortunately not. Some of them are beholding to Sigismund for their office, and some are worried about ending up, forgive me, friends, like you and Peter of Pisek.
Christ above! That's exactly what Sigismund wants. To divide us. To paralyze us with fear.
Divide et impera. God knows, that ginger fox is a master of dividing and conquering.
You are absolutely correct, my lady. Especially when everyone can see your problems. I've heard that Mintmaster Vavak is still putting pressure on you.
The devil take that bastard! He had the gall to blackmail me in my own home.
Gentlemen, and my lady, sorry to interrupt, but I have some new tidings about our Mint Master. I've heard about his crimes against the crown.
You can tell he's a nobleman because he wears glasses.
Are you sure the accusations are true?
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad. Finally, some good news.
It seems that this young man came to brighten my day. Who do I have the honor of addressing?
Martin, this is Henry, our ally from Liechtenstein. Henry, this is
Raise
Sir
your
Martin
charisma
Ogeron,
stat.
Lord of Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas, as no doubt you've already deduced.
Sir, my friend Godwin gave me a ring for you. He said you'd help me if I needed it.
Godwin? Really? Well, you choose peculiar friends.
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Godwin shouldn't be giving away what isn't his. But I'll help you if need be, although not on account of that ring.
Alrighty, I'm not gonna
So
take off my
conflict.
weapon until I get there.
Shemesh?
Just in case
What's going
something
on?
bad happens.
Mintmaster Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Right now?
You careful.
So be it. This
There you are.
matter must be
Hello,
brought to an end.
Harry. Keep it
She-Mac,
an X, because
Place
X
a
is to
gunner
get
on the upper
off,
floor, and a
but
crossbow
not to get
man the
on, which
stairs.
is annoying.
Then gather whoever you can find and join us in the yard.
Certainly,
There
right
was a
away,
thing
sir.
that annoyed me in the last game too, if I remember
Henry.
correctly.
We're counting mainly on you. I hope your findings are worth 12 armed men.
What time is it?
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
Can't see what time it is while
I'll
my
help you into your armor,
nose.
Papa.
But quickly, and then go to your chambers and lock
Because who
yourself
could
in.
know time while riding on a
What?
horse? It's impossible.
I'm going with you.
No.
Good
go to your room.
boy, girl.
Take your
don't
precious
know.
crossbow.
I don't know what you are.
And if
Are
things
you a
turn
boy
out
or are
badly,
you a girl?
shoot any
Let's-
of Bodart's
let's
four
find out.
sons who
Are
stick
you a
their
girl
noses
or
through
a
the door.
boy? I can't tell. Do you have
If something were
testicles?
to happen to me,
Big old
you're
horse
the next in
testicles.
line in our family. Don't forget that.
You don't seem to, so I'm gonna say you're
I
a
love
lady.
you, Papa. God Almighty, hold your protective hand above us.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? The gates of hell are especially looking forward to your visit.
It's weird that
But
I
you're
can't,
more
that I
than
can't
well
talk to
aware
him.
of that, eh? Since you don't dare leave home without a horde of men-at-arms.
My men aren't here to protect me, but to enable me to keep order when needed. And today, I got the feeling that order is just what's needed. Or do you disagree, sir?
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured, we're very well prepared today for anyone who might threaten us.
Threat? A warning, more like. A friendly warning from the Royal Mint Master. Lord Ruthard, I'm offering you one last chance to surrender your mining rights to me. If we agree, neither you nor your family will have anything to fear. If not, the king will
Got
hear
it.
of the serpent you nurse in your bosom. And this time, you'll lose not only your fortress, but also your honor and status.
Enough! Do you think you can insult me in my own home? Do you imagine you can
Got
do
it.
as you please just because you have Sigismund's favor? That can easily change when the king learns of the serpent you are nursing in your bosom, to cite your own words. Sir, only, considering what I know, you might lose a little more than your honor. Like your head, for what it's worth.
How dare you?
Henry, kindly
I don't know.
inform the Royal Mint Master what is being said about him.
Hungarian spurs.
The word is you're
Increased
conspiring
charisma.
with Buresh of
Both of these
Krakowitz
do.
and Foreman Fett, sir, to falsify the mining records together. In other words, you're stealing the royal silver.
I want the
And what's more,
dragon
taking it to a secret
Shenfron
mint
more
where
than
you
is
forge your own
probably
coin with the royal stamp.
healthy.
And that's a capital crime. What do you suppose Sigismund might
Night
do
horseshoes.
when he finds out his own mint master is robbing him? Especially when he's desperate for every last groschen.
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective, sir. So from now on, you will leave me and my family be. Ha! Or your king will hear of your shenanigans.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my words.
Are you trying to threaten the Royal Mint Master again? And with nothing but common slander?
Generously
You
extends,
haven't learned
extends
much
the
since
horse's
the
carrying
last time.
capacity.
Well, we've not
Interesting.
had much time for that. We've been fully occupied with collecting evidence.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Isn't that so, Henry?
I know about your account ledgers and the ones from Buresh.
So that's the inn.
The real ones. That prove how you carried out this fraud.
You've
I'm
made
hoping
up
that
those
there's a
books.
tailor.
Or do you actually
Because if there's a
have
tailor,
them
I can
on
get
you?
these clothes repaired and possibly
Damn right I
cleaned
have them. And they make fascinating reading.
before I go over to the
You
smelter.
won't wriggle out of this.
Thanks to your stupidity, I don't have to wriggle out of anything. Buresh is dead, and you're traitors.
More
and
capacity,
nobody believes a
more
traitor.
courage,
So
and
now
slightly
there's
more
the
valuable
matter
than
of those
carrying.
books,
Kluger
which you
hearts.
conveniently have right here, and which I declare to be forgeries. You see? More proof of your betrayal against the king
I have a
and his
blacksmith, but I
mintmaster.
don't have a tailor. From what I can
To
tell.
arms, men! Kill the
But
traitors
if it's gonna
and
be
bring
anywhere,
me
it's probably
those
gonna be on
damned
this side of the
books.
town. Because this side of the town
Don't
does
hold
not
back,
look
men!
like it's gonna
In
be
the name of the king!
shops. Around.
Come on, then. No, you don't. Right, show your stuff. Do it. Take that fucker out, damn it! Fuck you!
He's off, Jack! I'll kill you for that! Ha! You got him!
Too slow!
Nice strike! Go at it on the right!
Bohemian Cat.
Don't spare him! Here's the last one! Slice him up!
Save your schnapps to 22. Remember how expensive it
What's the
was
matter? Shit yourself! Nice
in
strike!
the last game?
Mercy! Leave me be!
Thanks to God and the Blessed Virgin.
Enough! Enough! I give up!
The situation has turned out other than you expected, Mintmaster. Isn't that the truth?
Mercy! I beg of you! Kunslin, we got off on the wrong foot. I'm sure we can come to some kind of agreement.
I'll give you the wrong foot. Right up your ass.
You're right. I underestimated you. I made a mistake.
You certainly did, sir. A big mistake.
The only question is, how much your mistake is going to cost you.
Don't
So I have
do
a
anything
grocer.
rash, Kunslin. I
I have an
understand you're
inn,
angry,
but no
but he
tailor.
could come in
So I
useful.
guess we'll just have
That's
to
true. Intelligent people can always
unequip
reach an
our
agreement
weapon
that benefits
and
everyone.
take
and
it to the street.
You're
Take
right.
it to the
I'm
to the
more than
smelter.
angry. Swear you leave me and my family in peace.
Taking it
and our
to
mining
the
rights will remain
smelter.
untouched.
You have my word.
What is the
I
circle?
swear it.
What is
Good.
talk to Baresh?
You know what awaits you
So I will
otherwise.
try. We will
If
talk to
Martin
Baresh.
believes you can be of use to us, I'll leave it to him. I'm not in the mood for this.
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement. So let's see.
Interesting.
We need to know what Sigismund's planning.
Spy on the king? You can't ask that of me.
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't.
We can, and we will.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learns all about it. Then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping block.
Henry's right. So don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more to lose than we do.
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand. All right, I'll do as you ask.
Excellent. And now get out of my house.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. I'm heading back to Raborsh. I've had more than enough adventure for one day, but at least I'll escort our Mint Master. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many interesting things.
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon meet again in more pleasant circumstances. Ha ha! Now that was a good one. The mighty Mint Master strode in like a lion, and then crawled out like a whipped dog. Oof. I can breathe a lot easier now we've got rid of that bastard. At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books. I'll hide them in a safe place, just in case he gets any ideas.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
What's a
Well,
quintal? I'm
you can
so
return the favor
confused.
right away, sir. You promised to help me get into Malashov.
I did, and I'll keep that promise. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could avail of it in the opposite direction.
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Burgov won't have an inkling.
He won't. It's well hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time. Until Rosa discovered it in the fortress one day. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in a room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door on your left.
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much, Sir Kunzlin.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is still ahead of you.
Nobody will
Alrighty.
be expecting me.
So she's off to the smelters
that
now.
works on my side. Then I'll improvise and put my faith in Lady Luck.
Yes, yes, my dears.
I
It's
always
off
do.
to the
You
smelters.
can't just blindly trust Lady
That's what we
Fortune.
do here.
You have to
We
meet her
smelt
halfway.
shit.
Ideally with very long steps. Don't go rushing in. First get yourself
weird
a
that they don't
coat
have a tailor.
of the kind used by spies and infiltrators.
So the
That'll
fire
protect you
isn't
better
fire,
than
the fire
plate
is
armor.
smelting.
Don't dally. And only draw your weapon if you've no other choice.
But that is a weird
You'll
place
be
to have
walking
fire then.
among wolves. So don't forget it. I'll pray for your success. It would help us in more ways than you probably realize.
What do you mean, in more ways?
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with our arms folded until now. And where has it got us? We look helpless, and it's difficult to find allies. But if you liberate Lord Capon, right from under von Burgov's nose, the word will spread like wildfire throughout the land. And von Burgov will look like a fool. And he'll lose a strong advantage in parleying. That would help convince some of those who are hesitant about joining us in the fight against Sigismund and the Praguers.
You're right. I hadn't thought of the other consequences. And I reckon even Jobst hasn't realised. Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll head out right
Thanks
away.
so much.
I'll get Lord Capon out of Malashov if it's the last thing I do.
Oh,
You've no
Yoshima.
lack of courage,
Yoshima.
son. But you shouldn't count on that alone. Be careful. And good luck. Shimek will take care of this mess in the yard. And I'll look at the books you brought, at least.
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough on him in there.
I gotta go for a big old piss. Rawr, rawr. He's gonna go pee, and then we're gonna talk.
Your father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get
You
to our
coming?
fortress. A task for the lowest lackey, wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me. But how...
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? I was listening to you from the top of the stairs. So, this passage, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle. You can find the exact place if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. But it would be nice. Listen, nearby Malashov is a stud farm managed by Hashtal, an old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
Sure. I won't miss it.
Wait, though. We haven't got to the hard part yet. From the shrine, you should be able to see a group of boulders. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... how can I describe it? A window. A gap you can look through.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you towards some ruins. Go there. And now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look where its top points to. If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again follow the direction it's pointing in. That should lead you to a small clearing, marked by a cross in the rocks. You dig there, and you should get to the passageway.
Shrine, chapel, crosses, passageway. Sounds adventurous. I'm keen to get on it.
I like your determination. But there's one more thing.
Oh, that's not gonna
Getting
work.
into the
Really?
castle is the easy part.
Okay.
Don't forget, you have to get out, too.
It's not about
You're right.
getting the
Horses
biggest
will
number.
be
It's
needed.
about getting the
Committing
right
them for
answer
Capel.
to the...
That's
I don't
exactly
think that was
what
the
I was
right answer,
thinking.
but it was the biggest number, so it worked.
Fortunately,
And
I know how to arrange that.
I think
Stop
they,
off at
I
the
think
stud
they
farm
think
I
their
told you
mechanic works
about,
differently
and
than
I'll
it
hash
actually
out the
does, or
horses.
maybe they just lied. It's yeah.
Where's the cash?
No catch. On the contrary, please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out. Thanks. Don't know how I'd
I
manage without
should
you.
figure
You've
out
done
my
plenty
sneaking
to help.
outfit soon.
And now it's our turn. Papa said something like that, didn't he? You know, you might not be aware of it, but you saved us from a mountain of trouble. Papa would never admit it. But alone, we wouldn't be able to resist the Mint Master for long. You've earned the right
So
to
I
the
know
gratitude and
that
friendship of
our
house
our
for all
boy
time.
Volkmar has a
Would you like to come with me?
weakness for coin
At least I'll be sure to find that place.
because we talked
Would you
to the
seriously want me
lady.
there? What if something were to go wrong?
This'll
Wouldn't a girl like me be more
this'll
of a
ain't
burden to
too
you?
useful to me, ma'am.
Well, you wouldn't be a burden to me. Quite the opposite. I've already seen you know how to take care of yourself.
Where are you,
Thank
dude?
you. But I can't go nevertheless. Papa would jump out of his skin if he even heard of
Okay,
such
so
a
he
thing.
is on the
That's
grounds
why I
of
would
the
like to
stable.
ask you for one favor, but you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone. Understand?
That's you.
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Malashov, if you could bring me something from there.
And what might that be?
A book. It has great value to me, and I was starting to worry it would stay there forever. But if you're going there now,
And what book is this that's so important?
it's hard to explain to someone uninitiated in the mysteries of writing.
What do you mean, uninitiated? I happen to know how to read.
Really? Mea culpa. You are full of surprises. So if you do find the book, you'll be able to read it.
Well, yeah. That's the way it goes with books.
In that case, I'm not going to make it easy for you. If you'd like to know why it's so important to me, you'll have to find
Oh,
it
good.
first.
Fear not, my lady.
Come on.
I'll gladly tear the entire fortress apart to find that book for you.
Restraint, valiant knight. I value your determination, but this way would give yourself away immediately.
3-on-1 is always
and I
fair.
remain without my book. Find it nice and quietly.
Come on.
Then come back.
Your wish is my command.
It shouldn't be hard.
Damn it.
The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold. You won't find many like such there. And take this,
Well,
so you don't get lost in the fortress.
Thank you.
It is quite possible you won't get back to Malashov again. So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
oh, come on. How did that kill me? That was insane.
I've heard that name somewhere.
I apologize.
I should have my mace in slot 2. Because that'll probably help me against his armor, and then I'll take his flanged mace once I kill him, because holy shit, that thing looks good. Or, since I'm now precognizant, now I know what's going on, I might be able to pull my crossbow out and fix his little red wagon.
to stink. You robbed that dead man!
Come on, let me block.
You robbed that dead man.
Easy now. I surrender.
You're a wanted man. I won't let you get away with robbing the dead.
Wait a moment. I'm sure we can come to an agreement, can't we? I didn't steal anything. That's mine.
No, it isn't. Don't try and make a fool out of me.
All right, I'll pay. I don't want any trouble.
Now I'll take those stolen items and see if you have anything else that doesn't belong to you.
Have a look then.
Right, I thought as much. I know this here
And
doesn't
she'll be
belong to
quite
you
happy
either.
with me that he's
All
no
right,
longer
that,
around.
along with indulgence, should be
So
enough.
speaking of sneaking
But I don't
suit,
wanna see
I'm gonna
anything
have
like that
to
again.
figure it out because I'm gonna go sneaking here in a
Certainly
second.
no accident. You better keep an eye on this place.
Sneaking. I'm hungry. Well, that won't do now, will it? I got plenty of food.
Praise God.
The stuff that's gonna rot first is what you eat. Wow, wow. Nourishment 4. Plus 4. We're at 94, so that'll put me in 98. Beautiful. Alrighty. So then we'll look at our quest. We'll look at the secret map. Okay. From Grund. And it's got a sun and a moon on it. Let's take a look. Grund. There's a big... Oh, it just puts a mark there. Well, that's bullshit. Okay. I mean, I have the map. Yeah. I mean, I can see that being useful. But, you know, give me a chance to figure it out, maybe. I don't know. Why? They're like, halt, halt. And I'm like, no. I'm running away instead, thanks. Oh no, now I'm hungover. Before I get there, I should solve my sneaking outfit. So, going to armor. We'll grab everything that has the least... Conspicuousness is 100.